This short video shows you how to use the fill tool and the cutter tool. Firstly, you have two pictures to choose from this time. The one that looks like this is far easier to use than the baseball cap. And I'll show you why in a minute. So you can either save this to your documents and open it, or copy it and click File, New, Image from Clipboard. So the first tool is the magic wand. It's on your left hand side. When you choose it, you can adjust the tolerance. It won't make much difference in this picture, but it will on the baseball cap. As you can see, when you select parts of it, only that part is selected. What this means is when you're using things like the paintbrush or the fill bucket, you can only use that part that you have selected. Okay, the first thing you may need to do on this picture is to make sure it's working in colour mode. Click Image, Mode, RGB Colour to put it into colour mode. Okay, I'm going to choose a nice red colour and I'm going to fill this using the paint bucket tool. That's this one here. It's a foreground fill because this is the foreground colour, and I simply click in the area. The other tool you can use in the paint bucket option is a pattern tool. There are loads of patterns available if you flick through the different categories, and you simply click on your picture to put those on. Okay, going on to the more complex image, which is the baseball cap. On this image, you need to adjust the tolerance when using the magic wand. The reason being, if I click on the picture with tolerance 20, you can see it's selecting not the entire hat. So if you press Shift at the same time, you can click on the part that hasn't quite selected. Now you can see that grey line there, and there's one on the other side. They're really difficult to get to unless you use the eraser to take them out in the first place. But I'm going to work with those left in. Okay, so this time, instead of using the paint bucket tool, I can use the gradient tool, which is the next option down. The gradient tool will allow you to choose a variety of colours, and there are more kind of options in here to choose from. You can also then adjust any of these options by simply changing the colours yourself. Once you've chosen that, you simply draw a line on in the direction you want your gradient to go, and it'll put it on your page. Okay, the next tool is normally going to be called the cookie cutter tool. Now, all the shapes that you can use are in here, but you aren't going to get them from this menu. The reason being, if you use these shapes, it will actually cut your picture out to fit that shape, and that's not what you want. So what you need to do is get the same tools from the artwork and effects option. So choose artwork, and then you've got shapes. Once you have the kind of things you want selected, you simply drag and drop them on your page. So I'm going to drag and drop a blue butterfly up here. Once on your page, you can just resize them as normal. And you'll see that also a separate layer to work with over here. And that concludes the training for how to use fill tools, gradient tools, and also the shapes tool.